you first. Okay.
Okay. Record.
So I know this is the thing you will never forget, but some people don't even know what Katrina is.
True, and I wasn't here when it happened, but you had a hurricane that came, and the levee system held, but then the levee system failed, and the resulting flood drove most of the city underwater. You know, a cost of many millions, some say billions of dollars in damage, lives lost, people spread throughout the country.
And this is how many years ago?
And this was in 2005.
So almost 20 years now.
Yes. And one of the great outcomes of this is a diaspora of people spread throughout the country, many of whom not able to retain their property. And
such as this one?
Yes. And into that vacuum came, as I've mentioned earlier, your disaster capitalists who have been gobbling up abandoned properties. And then even as the city reconstructed and got back on its feet, innovations like Airbnb have led to an even more predatory type of gentrification where now commercial Airbnb developers will buy entire occupied blocks of working class people, evict them, and then turn those properties into individual Airbnbs.
So can you give us a picture like this area, particular area, during Katrina? How was it like?
Yeah, from what I was told, where in fact, place where I stayed, the man said that he actually had to jump out of his bunk bed, go under, and then get out through his front door because the water was that high.
Man.
So yeah.
And this is damage from Katrina still?
To the best of our knowledge,
Yeah, till this day, almost 20 years now.
When I first moved here, you could still see the water lines, you could still see the chalk marks from the search and rescue teams.
Okay, we can move and talk. So how long was this part of the town underwater for?
Some people speculate a few weeks. That's some information that I would really have to look up.
Okay.
The enormity of it had people just focusing on the recovery. Tens of thousands of people were evacuated. Unfortunately, there were people who were still here in the Superdome, and that became a human rights outrage because you had extremely poor conditions, large numbers of persons in close proximity, and you don't have to stretch your imagination as to what happened.
So the violence of Mother Nature, as you can call it, like the wrath of Mother Nature, does it lead to more violence in New Orleans?
I know that there's a growing school of thought that says that the climate and scarcity from climate-related issues are driving increased warfare or increased crime. And I said we could put that into the equation too, but I think that the climate in City Hall and the climate with our tourism business people is even more at fault because they're the ones who control the allocation of resources and prioritizing one population and deprioritizing other populations. And I would contend that the folks who lived here have been deprioritized.
That's what you were calling politics earlier, right?
Yes, where you prioritize one population and deprioritize another population.
I see. Okay, we can walk and talk
Sure.
slowly. So how has things changed after Katrina?
Well, you've got an influx of transplants. And unlike the predatory transplants, you've got people like myself who want to be part of the community, who work with the community, live, suffer, and cry beside the community. And then you have others who look and see the community as, a money-making opportunity with very little oversight and very few barriers to accumulate as much property as possible.
So hurricane drove people out and a lot of types come in.
Absolutely.
The good intention, the bad intention, the greedy intentions. I see.
And I would say that the greedy have predominated.
I see. So it
Just
doesn't...
think about it. We're in a housing crisis, but we have probably one of the greatest exponential Airbnb growth rates in the country.
In the city?
Yes, but we have an affordable housing crisis. And our city government, our mayor, took a lot of money from Airbnb when she was running for office, and she even hired an Airbnb executive to be her short-term rental director, and he ended up getting fired after being caught in a DUI and threatening police officers. But again, that's the attitude of Airbnb people. He's had the red carpet rolled out to him the whole time, so he didn't feel that the rules applied to him.
So what you're saying that the city is allowing houses to be rented for commercial resources?
Absolutely.
While a lot of people still remaining homeless?
Absolutely.
I see. And how about COVID? Like after Katrina, a few decades later, what was
COVID, because of the service economy, when you shut down hotels and you shut down bars, for all intents and purposes, you shut down the economy here. Now, what we saw is a commensurate boom in rideshare and food delivery services. And a lot of businesses kind of retrofitted, so instead of doing dine-in business, a lot of businesses even today still do a lot of takeout. Because in the post-pandemic economy, that's how you can make money if you've reduced your seating, or if people aren't coming out and spending like they may have.
The hurricane, have you ever been in one?
Yeah, been in several.
How was it like?
Now the last one, Hurricane Ida, was pretty scary. You could feel the floor vibrating in the wind, because these are old houses. You can feel the wind coming up through the cracks in the floorboard, and it was pretty hairy. And we were without power for roughly 7+ days, depending on your area.
The water rise, does it come so fast that you cannot escape? Or?
Well, now that one, the recent hurricane, we didn't have any catastrophic flooding. Yeah, our major issues of concern were wind damage.
I see. But in Katrina, the flood was crazy.
Yeah. Well, the hurricane. Well, the bitter irony is that the levee system held, and it had all the flood waters, but then the levee system failed. If the levee system had held, then we would not have had the disaster that we had.
I see. But things have improved a lot since that time, right?
That is what we're being told by the Army Corps of Engineers and other state and federal partners.
I see. What do you feel when you see houses that's still unrenovated like this?
A monument to lives displaced and to a community deprioritized. That's what I see. That's what I feel.
Okay, cut.